Hi, my name is Marco, and my symposium topic is on a resource-based economy and how it changes can impact our future communities. Right. So what a resource-based economy is, it's a whole social, global economic system which all goods and services are available to everyone without any use of barter, debit, change, no currency basically. In this economy, there will be no money, and in that case, all the robots will be doing all the jobs that we don't need to do, such as agriculture or automation, such as for cars to produce cell phones, to produce anything we use on a daily basis. And in our art piece, we symbolize a tree. In this half, this is supposed to represent our current system. That's why we put a bunch of money on it. On the roots, there are words that are part of our current capitalistic system, such as purchasing power, in which today the only based on what you can buy is based on your purchasing power. How much money you have. Can you afford this? Or do you want it? And in this one, it would be about items we get is based on what's physically possible, not what's affordable.
Here we have some movies that they're not specifically religious, but they have inside them hidden themes that, and this specifically is the savior or martyr. And the first one we looked at was Superman 1. This also relates to Superman 2 because the director hid several parallels between Superman and Jesus. For example, when Superman comes to Earth, his spaceship is the shape of a star, and that's supposed to represent the Star of Judah.
This issue is important to our peers because this can lead to suicide for a negative impact on peer pressure. But if it's a positive impact, it could lead to your peers to the right path, meaning that you can persuade them to go to like university or not do drugs or not to do anything that has a bad impact on their lives.
Our project is on artificial intelligence and how human intellect will adapt over time because of that. And we chose this because we really like robots and we just love artificial intelligence in general. And we were kind of wondering, like, of all these movies that like show how humans will have to react and adapt to artificial intelligence taking over the world, we try to put that in like a real life scenario and like see how would this actually happen.
All right, my name is Gabriel Moreno, and I'm the proud principal of Mendes Fundamental. Gate Symposium is an amazing event. This is my first year here. I can't even begin to express how impressed I am with all the work the students have done. They've been working on these projects for over a month. They've been partnering with our teachers, with college professors, and their research is definitely incredible. The amazing part is, even though it's a GATE symposium, you don't have to be a GATE student to participate. So it's been open to all of our students, and we have over 350 students that are participating. So it's definitely an amazing program we have here at Mendes, and I hope you enjoy it.
I'm Leslie Jimenez, and my group and I, we decided to do our topic on human trafficking and slavery because they're pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same thing. They just given different names. In slavery, people were taken from their own homes and taken to another different place. So, and the same thing is happening with human trafficking. Most of our information is covered up because people like to pretend it doesn't exist, or they like to act like it happens in a different part of the world and not in the United States.
My name is Lisbeth, and as you can see, every detail on here has a reason behind it. So as you can see, there's two columns and they represent parallel. And this column over here is all, we don't like to refer to it as a Negro type, but it's what they would call it. So we colored this brown because that's what they would traffic. Mostly it would be racialized to slavery. So, and on this side, it'd be different colors. We did it multiple different colors because we like to explain how now human trafficking is mostly all races and it's different. It's not just one type of culture. And the reason we did a motherboard here is because we like to explain how they're trafficked now, and not through now, they're trafficked through online, the black market. And this side, we did it on boats, and we like to explain that slaves were trafficked and transported through boats. The reason why we covered up our driving question is because we like to explain that this topic is not very known, and not unless you have to get to know it better in order for our community to know about this, because the government likes to hide this up. They don't really like to talk about it.
I'm Stephanie Gutierrez, and our creative piece is a maze, and it's represented to represent a thumbprint. The reason you can move the human is to show that a human can't escape without the help of another one. And the reason it's 2 colors is because it happens to everybody.
So our project is about the Japanese Americans during World War II and how they were in internment camps during World War II. So our universal theme is conflict, because that's what war is. It's just conflict between 2 or more countries. So President Franklin D. Roosevelt, which was the president at that time, he issued an order called Executive Order 9066. This order states that all Japanese and their descendants had to go to internment camps all over the U.S. There they suffered so much. They were kept in horse stalls. Some even weren't even fed.
So our team had some ups and downs. There were some times we were really excited and happy, and there were some times we just broke down into stress and started crying. Sometimes when we had our fun times, we would be so happy that we found new interesting things that we could just add on our board. And sometimes when we mess up on our board, like let's say our background, we messed up on it a lot, which is why we had to redo our board. We've broken down to stress a lot. But, we had to pick ourselves up and go to someone's house, and we planned it all out, and it turned out really great.
So our artistic piece is like a memorial of all the Japanese families that suffered through the internment camps. You see the kids that suffered, you see the grandparents and the parents, you see all the family. We put this chair to represent, like if someone is looking at the window and remembering all the memories of the war that happened. The candles just represent the memorial. And the flowers dying is like how the war affected all the houses, like the bombs and everything.
My name is Wilson.
My name is Diego.
I'm Marco.
And our project is about space exploration and how and to what extent does space exploration contribute to the advancement of humanity. Our game is supposed to show how many which things that NASA had to develop and how it also advanced humanity and how it contributed. The pictures on these cards are what came from the advancements that NASA had and what NASA had to develop for exploring space and how it also advanced humans here on Earth.
Yeah, we conducted a survey that said, are men and women treated equally? 63.5% of the people said that they're not treated equally. And then we conducted another survey that said, should the mother stay home while the father goes to work? 63.5% also said that they shouldn't, that the mom could also go to work. We conducted another survey that said, have you ever been discriminated because of your gender? 67.7% said that they were discriminated because of their gender, saying, oh, you can't carry these boxes, oh, you can't work in a construction site, oh, you can't take care of the kids because you're a guy.
My name is Rolando Avila, and my project is on the economic impact of life expectancy. The numbers on the characters show the life expectancy on the nation. There's 6 of them. So what people are supposed to do is try to guess them on the right nation. For example, this one would belong to Mexico. So I would place it on Mexico. I would place this one to Canada, Russia, and finally the US. So what I found is that communities with a low economy have the lowest life expectancy. Communities with the highest economy, like the US, does not have the highest life expectancy. And that's because they have obesity, or normally poor people cannot afford the high prices, so they found poverty.
Our driving question is, how does the power of societal gender roles impact one's life? And in our student-led research, we went more in depth in those power systems behind gender roles. And we did parental guidance, peer pressure, social media, naturally feminine and naturally
masculine, which are one of the biggest power systems.
So in order to, just to really understand what these young people are doing, you just have to have one or two conversations. Whether we're talking about asteroids, whether we're talking about human trafficking, whether we're talking about sleep deprivation. What I really, really find interesting is the passion that these young people have. They take it upon themselves, find their own topic, find their own mentor, do their own research, and present it in the way that they're passionate about. And you can't help but be passionate with them. Pretty awesome. Can't wait to see it again.
Hi, I'm Debra Park, and I'm the GATE coordinator here at Mendez Fundamental. And today it was just such a joy to watch all of our students present their research projects that they did for GATE Symposium this year. We really stressed the importance of mentorship and collaboration and taking on challenges. And I myself actually experienced all those things. I was mentored by an amazing teacher effectiveness coach, Sharon Romeo, who helped our school and helped build this curriculum here. And I was able to collaborate with over 16 teachers and watch 300 plus students participate this year, and it was just an amazing experience. It really shows the power of project-based learning and of rigor, and how every student has the capability, the potential to research something that they care about and to present it with confidence in front of all the visitors who came, and to show their creativity and their ability to speak in front of audiences. It was just a great pleasure today, so thank you.